So we talked about the generosity of Hamilton County voters in passing the developmental disability levy. But in addition to that, something that helps that broader community is the SORTA levy, the transportation levy. Can you kind of touch on how that benefits folks with disability and, quite frankly, anybody in the county?
Yeah, it doesn't impact everybody. There's a lot of infrastructure money there, but there's also a lot of money, 3/4 of the money, I believe, going towards making that system more accessible in every way. So it is not only the large buses and the rapid transit routes, that's all important, but they're also expanding the more localized routes with the smaller vehicles to get people around their own communities. Something I've been working on for a couple of years is the access piece of SORTA. I've heard a number of complaints about access. It takes a long time for the vehicle to get there. You have to wait. It's not convenient. And so we're looking to make that better, but also expand that service so it's not a curb-to-curb service, but rather what we call the through-the-door service. So sometimes people with disabilities, depending on what kind of disability it is, cannot get to the curb. And so we are trying to get Metro to invest in a through-to-the-door service so that people can have someone come out of the van, go up to the door, literally help them from their home out to the vehicle instead of doing that curb-to-curb, because that just doesn't work from everybody. Let me give you one example of that. I had a constituent, she was blind, and she didn't know when the access van was out there. She couldn't see it, right? And so it was like, well, wait a minute. If somebody came and knocked on the door, she would know they were there. And so she brought this to my attention. It's true for her and for people that are wheelchair bound and all the different things that you can think of. And so we've been working on this. Council on Aging is also part of the effort to get this going. And so we're working on it. We're talking to the board members over at SORTA to make sure that the transportation system that we all paid into, right, we all supported that levy, really does support everybody in the community.